Everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Please continue to eat and enjoy your meal. My name is Jiro Okichi. I have the honor of serving as chairman of the board of Be The Match. Thank you. Without Be The Match, I probably wouldn't be standing next to this young fellow here, Finn Okichi, my son. With nice hair. We have the great honor and pleasure of introducing in a moment the entertainment of this evening, Matthew Bubba Welling. People who know him can call him Bubba. But a little story about how we got to know Matthew. Basically, Finn and Matthew were at Memorial Sloan Kettering at the same time about 7.5 years ago on the 9th floor of Memorial Sloan in the bone marrow transplant ward. Had the pleasure of having all the lovely nurses and doctors helping us through pretty challenging times. So we got to know Susie and Michael, Matthew's parents, very well, my wife Kim and I. And we support each other. We saw another couple going through the same challenges, staying in transplant for weeks on end. Lots of times where we got to bond together, share a few stories. I mean, in a way, it kind of became like, I don't want to make this sound like Memorial Sloan Kettering's like a prison, but in a way, we're parents there trying to deal with the day-to-day, and after a while, of weeks and weeks of being in transplant, you're like, okay, hey, Michael, where can I get the best gloves? And then one day I remember I saw Michael had this air mattress, because one parent has to stay in transplant each night. And I saw this big air mattress. I'm like, what? Where did you get that? How did you get that in here? New Year's Eve, celebrating New Year's Eve. We're laughing about this just a couple minutes ago. What do you do in the hospital New Year's Eve? All the bells and whistles going off. Well, how do we sneak champagne in? That was always the key thing. Michael and I would meet, every couple of nights, right? What do you got? I got scotch. So it really was kind of like prison. But it helped us get through it, through the ordeal, and of course, coming out of it would mean absolutely nothing if we didn't have these guys to show for it. So really happy to see Bubba grow up. Michael and Matthew and Finn are like peas in a pod. They're both great gregarious kids. So really happy to bring them up on stage. They're with their band, who actually are musical therapists for them. So James, Donald, Lloyd, Memorial Sloan actually also helped provide a lot of therapy for the kids throughout our challenge during transplant. So, Finn?
My great pleasure to introduce Michael Welling! Matthew Welling! Hi. First of all, I'd like to thank Be The Match for finding a donor for me, and my great band right here for performing with me. So tonight, for you guys, I will be performing 3 original songs that I created. 3 because you guys are the first to hear one of my new original songs. Alright, first song we're going to play for you is one of my great hits, Sunshine.